Hey, we're back with another episode of Everlasting Summer. So we got caught up in a slew of monologues. Luckily, I believe that's going to be interrupted by dinner time. So let's go see what we're eating. Olga Dmitrievna was there, standing on the porch. I stopped and looked closely at her, as if I was expecting something. She looked back at me for a while, but at last came closer. Oh God. Semyon, what are you waiting for? Come in already. Guess nothing bad can happen if I come with her. My stomach backed me up here. Oh, my stomach, yeah. Weirdos.
Okay, that is the same girl. Like those three blondes.
What?
Oh my God, there's another one over there.
What are you talking about?
That's the same person.
What are you talking about?
It's the same.
The two of us went inside. The canteen looked like a canteen.
I'm so sorry. This is
Not
really
really.
bad.
Not exactly. I had a chance to visit a factory canteen at some point in my life. This... How exciting. This one was exactly the same, just maybe a bit cleaner and more modern. Metal chairs and tables, glazed tiles on the walls and on the floor, unsophisticated tableware with occasional crack.
Dude, you want some crack? I just left it on the table for you. Hope you don't mind.
Unsophisticated tableware with occasional crack. Just occasional.
Just,
We only use this.
There's crack in this spoon.
Don't use it. It's only for special occasions. Guess that's what a canteen in a pioneer camp is supposed to look like. Semyon, wait a moment. We'll find you a place to sit. She looked around the place. Oh God, she's angry. That. Hold on right there. Shouted at Alyssa. Olga shouted at Alyssa, who was passing by. You have to voice someone here.
Oh, okay. What?
What's up with your clothes?
Anything wrong with it?
Indeed, her attire looked somewhat provocative. Get your uniform nice and neat right now.
Alright, alright.
Alyssa got her shirt right and walked past, shooting an unpleasant glare at me. So, where can we find you a place to sit? There weren't a lot of free seats. Go over there to Ilyana. Well, Yeah, it's fine. The food's already on the table, too. I had no other choice but to accept. What? Oh.
In common Russian language, Cutlet is minced meat fried or baked in the shape of a ball or a cylinder. Close to American patties.
Cool.
Okay.
So it's basically what he has on his plate. Who cares? It all looks so tasty, I had no chance to resist.
Hey!
What do you want? I replied rather rudely to Ilyana, who was sitting next to me.
Why didn't you play football with us?
Because of my clothes, said I, pointing at the source of the problem.
So his dick. Oh, alright then, eat.
You can't tell me what to do.
No!
However, there wasn't much left to eat. The cutlet was missing from the plate.
She fucking stole it.
Only she could do it. No more precisely, none but Ilyana could do it. Well, you already know her that well, huh?
Oh, wow.
Give me back my cutlet!
In a big family, you snooze, you lose. It can cost you a cutlet if you are careless.
Give it back, I'm telling you!
No! Attempt.
Fuck you, give me my food. I looked at her menacingly and was about to reach out my hand.
See, I don't have it.
And indeed, Ilyana's plate was empty. It seemed that this little girl eats as fast as she steals someone's cutlets.
Take it easy. We'll work something out now.
She grabbed my plate and ran off. There was no point in following her. If they wanted to poison me here, they could have done it much easier way. Yes, they could have. About a minute later, Eliana returned and handed me the plate with a smoking hot cutlet on it.
Here's one for the starving.
Thanks. It was all I could say. I was so hungry that my suspicions were gone in a flash. I picked up the cutlet with my fork and... What the... Some bug!
Oh, this is metal playing around. It's just a fucking centipede. Not a bug? What?
No, not a bug. An insect! Yeah. It's got legs and it's wiggling.
That's what bugs are!
The plate fell on the floor and broke into pieces. The chair hit me hard on my leg while falling. I've disliked insects since I was a child, but these creepy crawlies appear in my plate. That's just way too much. You little... Aliana seemed ready for such a twist and was already at the door laughing as if she had just heard a fresh stand-up comedy joke. I dashed to her. We ran out of the canteen. We were just a few dozen meters apart, and I felt I would catch this little girl easily. We ran through the square, past the club's house. Metal. I ran onto the forest path. I started to gasp for breath. I should have quit smoking, I guess.
Well, you have a problem.
Oliana passed out of sight on the next turn. It can't be true that she managed to get away from me. It simply can't. I was standing trying to catch my breath again.
Well, if you quit smoking.
The evening was falling. Looks like I'm lost. It's a bad idea to stay in the woods at night. Better get back to the camp.
I hope he runs into a bear and he gets eaten and the story ends.
Yay. However, I had no clue which way to go whatsoever. Well, gotta choose at random. Yep, that's what you gotta do. Thoughts. I strayed for quite some time in the forest, and even thought of crying for help, but finally I saw the camp's fence behind the trees. Everything falls back into place. The bus is gone, mumbled I quietly. On the one hand, there was nothing strange about it. The bus couldn't just stay there forever. On the other hand, it meant there was someone driving, because buses do not drive themselves. Or do they? This world seemed too normal, but every event here had at least two explanations for it. An ordinary, real, everyday explanation, and a surreal one. He's monologuing again.
Oh my god.
Certainly the driver could have been off for saying too soon, that's why. In any case, it's not pushed me, but it's just more question where now I got here all. And where this here was. Who cares? I just want to see boobies. The fields in the woods stretching towards the horizon. I had no answers. There was nothing familiar about them. I don't care. Strange, odd, and alien world. However, absolutely not frightening at the same time. Self-preservation, safe. Job worlds running around the camp, the local pioneers had lulled me so much with their carefree normality that I was sometimes simply forgetting what had happened to me just a couple hours ago. Although I probably just had no strength left to worry. All I wanted was some peace, calmness. I just wanted to have a break from it all. And only after that, I would continue looking for answers ready and reloaded. However, that would be sometime later. Let myself relax. Who cares? Go. Shut up. It got completely dark, and in any case, it was better to spend the night in the camp. I was about to head back when somebody came silently from behind. I hate when that happens.
Oh. Hello. What are you doing here so late?
I could ask you the same question.
Just making my rounds with my boobies.
Just taking my boobies out for a walk. Getting them some fresh air.
She's walking, she's like looking at her tits. Up and down and up and down and up and down.
Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat?
They start fighting. My left nipple tit.
It was Slavia standing before me. I was so surprised that I got a seizure.
Oh my god! What? She's foaming at the mouth.
She's like, well, I'll just be on my way then.
Up and down and up and down and up and down. So you're just talking to him?
Just while he's having a seizure. We haven't got Eliana, have you? She smiled. I nodded disappointedly and sighed while I was having a seizure.
No wonder. No one ever have. English.
No one ever have. Yeah, she's a real rocket girl.
She's a real rocket.
God.
Rocket Tochikubi.
Oh, God. She could have found a better use of her energy than looking for adventures.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You must be hungry. You didn't manage to have dinner after all.
You peeping Tom. Indeed, I had completely forgotten about hunger, but after these words of hers, my stomach drew my attention to itself by giving a traitorous rumble. Slavia smiled.
Let's go then. I'll let you eat my titties.
What, is the canteen still open?
It's alright, I have the keys. Whoa.
The keys?
Yes, I have keys to all the facilities in this camp, including your bedroom. And must I admit, you have quite a lot of pornography.
What? But I haven't even seen my bedroom.
Oh, then that must be...
That must be cheeses. How come?
Well, I'm something like the camp leader's aide here. Why does aide have an E at the end?
I think that's right.
Is that right?
Yeah. I see. Well, let's go. It was an offer you can't refuse. When we reached the square, Slavia stopped in her tracks.
Excuse me, I should warn my roommate that I'll be late. She's so punctual herself that she'll be worrying otherwise.
Alright, so I guess we'll take a trip to the canteen in the next episode of Ecchi Express.
And it's probably gonna be
monologuing
again.
He never did stop having a seizure, so I'm just imagining she's just dragging him along.
Yeah, by the freaking pant leg.
Twitching and...
She's got him by the pant leg.
Come on, let's go! Let's go have some food. He's
And like every once in a while, he like stops in a seizure just to like calmly talk to her. And starts up again.
He'll be like having a seizure, but like everything is moving except his head.
Yeah.
He's just like talking calmly while his body's just flailing everywhere.
Oh my god.
Alright. Ta-ta for now.
Conjuro!
Vladimir
The occasional sacrifice.
An outlet of owls. Like an owl outlet? Oh my god, it's a succubus.
ringing nipples.
Those fun girls, I would prefer them as cat girls.
Prefer them as preferably not an animal.